Hi everyone, this is Elaine Ouyang from Elaine Ouyang Yoga Therapy. I hope everyone is enjoying their holiday season so far. I am. But I know that this time of the year can also be somewhat stressful for a lot of us, especially with the change of the season, with the days getting a little longer, a little colder, a little drier. Common colds and flu and fatigue and a sense of just dryness and brittleness can probably get into your system as well. It's also a time of the year where a lot of us are trying to wrap up whatever unfinished business we have from 2017 before we move ourselves into 2018, and therefore can be somewhat feel like rushed, stressful, and frazzled. There's also a time with a lot of traveling, a lot of visiting family, and maybe eating some foods that are a little on the heavier side and making us feel a little bit more fatigued and sluggish than usual. So I'm going to present to you a sequence today that will combine a little bit of gentle movement and flow to get the whole body circulating, get the lymphatic system moving, without being overly intense. So it won't be a vigorous flow. It would be a gentle flow that really creates a nurturing and grounding sensation for the body. Also combine that with some pranayama practices or yoga breathing and some guided relaxation towards the end. So if you will join me today, here we go, a 15-minute sequence for the holidays. Begin by lying down in a comfortable position with your knees bent and feet on the floor. You may take your feet a little wider and rest your knees against each other to create a little bit more space for the sacrum and your lower back. Relax your arms and shoulders by your side with your arms about a footprint away from your waist. Lengthen the back of your neck and always use a pillow if you need. We'll start by maintaining a soft, easy breath in and out through your nose. Notice if you're breathing high up in the chest or shoulders, and if you are, is there any possibility to take your breath down into your belly? What might help is placing your hands on your belly and feeling the rise and fall of each breath. You can also think of breathing in compartments. As you inhale, breathe into your chest gently, upper belly, then lower belly, moving the hands, and exhaling from your lower belly, upper belly, and chest. Inhaling chest, upper belly, lower belly, and exhaling lower belly, upper belly, and chest. Maintain easeful pace so that you're not straining your body or breath in any way. Keep your jaw and your throat soft, your eyes closed. Continue to track your breath in through your nose to your belly, out from your belly through your nose. As you continue to track the breath, you might find your breath start to smooth and lengthen. You might feel your body start to settle a little bit more, your whole body starting to relax a bit more onto the floor. Easy breath in and easy breath out. Continue for a few more rounds. Easy breath in and easy breath out. And we're going to carry this easy breath throughout our practice in the next 15 minutes. Starting on your next inhale, bring your arms up and back, reaching towards the floor behind you. And exhaling, bring your arms back down, rest on your belly. Keeping with the left arm, inhale, left arm sweeps up across the sky, back behind you. And exhaling, bring your arms back to your belly. You're going to synchronize the pace of your movement with the length of your breath. Inhaling, the arm rises, and exhaling, the arm sweeps back down. This time, as you sweep your arm back, we're going to hold. So you can rest your arms on the floor behind you. If it doesn't come easily down to the floor, you may place a pillow behind you to rest your arm. Breathe into the left side of your body, left side of your rib cage, feeling that space open along your armpit. This is where the lymphatic system runs, so stretching this space open will help a little bit more of your lymphatic circulation. On your next exhale, bring your left hand back down onto your belly and rest here. Notice any shifts between your left and right side. Then on your inhale, sweep your right arm up and back. Exhaling, bring your right arm back down onto your belly. Inhaling, sweep your right arm up and back behind you. And exhaling, bring your right arm down onto your belly. Again, synchronizing the movement with the pace of your breath. Inhaling, sweeping up. And exhaling, right arm comes down onto your belly. One more time and we'll hold. Inhale, sweeping up and back. Resting your right arm behind you or on a pillow. Breathing into the right side of your body, right side of your rib cage. A couple more breaths. And on your next exhale, bring your right arm back down, resting your hand on your belly. Take a few breaths. Notice any shift on the sides of your body. Next, bring your knees in towards your chest, one at a time, holding your knees side by side with your arms and hands. Relax your legs, relax your belly, relax your back. Take a nice deep breath into the belly, and as you exhale, settle. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, just allowing the lower back to lengthen and the legs to drop towards your belly. Then holding the left knee as you step your right foot back down to the floor. Give your left knee a gentle squeeze towards your chest. And inhale, guiding your left knee slightly away from your body, but still holding firmly. And then exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Inhale, straighten your arms to guide your left knee slightly away from your body. And exhaling, bend your elbows, knee to chest. A couple more times. Make sure your leg and your thigh are relaxed. You're using your arms to mobilize the hips and massage your hips and lower back on this side. One more, inhaling. And exhaling, bring your left knee in. As you do so, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Allow your leg to relax once you have it crossed over. And then holding your shin towards you with your left hand on the outside of your knee, right arm and hand along the outside of your ankle, you're going to make little circles through your left hip. And make sure you're moving from your hip and not pulling on your knee. We're mobilizing the left hip here. A couple more around. And then hug your left knee back in towards your chest. This time bring your hands in the back of your thigh as you stretch your left leg up. With your hands, run along the back of your leg, massaging your calf, massaging the muscles in the back of your knees, massaging and scrubbing along your thighs. So as you stretch, we're also helping the muscles by massaging it, softening it, releasing it. And give your whole leg a good scrub, increasing the blood flow all the way up into your foot. Now holding the back of your thigh, you're going to circle your ankle. Wiggle your toes as you do so. And go ahead and reverse your circle. Good. Holding steady with your left foot flexed towards you. You're going to hug your left leg just a tad bit closer. Softening your shoulders and arms. Just letting the left leg stretch out as you ease your back into the floor. On the exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your right knee back in towards your chest. Hold your knees once again, side by side, wrapping your arms around. Soften your back and belly. Next, place your hands on your right knee and step your left foot down. Exhaling, hug your right knee towards your chest and inhale, straighten your elbows to guide your right knee slightly away from your body. And exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. And as you can see, I'm keeping my right knee relaxed and using my arms and hands to support and mobilize my right leg. Couple more easeful pacing with the breath. Last one, inhaling. And exhale, knee to chest. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Relax your right leg. As you're ready, bring the right hand on the outside of your knee and the left hand on the outside of your ankle. Hold your shin close to you as you circle through your right hip. And now, if you're feeling anything in your knee, any compression, discomfort, you can just continue to let your right leg relax on your left thigh. As you're finished, hug your right knee back in towards your chest and massage, scrub along your calf, along the sides and back of your knee, along the back of your thigh, kneading out any tension, any tightness through your leg. And give it a good scrub up and down to circulate the whole right leg. Now hold the back of your right thigh again and circle your ankle, slowing down in any junction that feels a little sticky, and make sure you are wiggling your toes too. Now flex your right foot, curl your toes towards you as you hold the back of your right thigh and deepen the stretch just a little bit more. Ease your back into the floor and soften your shoulders. Make sure your breath remains easy and relaxed. On your next exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your left knee back in towards your chest, so hold your knees side by side once more. This time you can rock a little left and right, using the weight to massage your lower back, mid back, and upper back. When you're ready, step your feet down to the floor. Open your arms out to the side like a T shape, and then drop your knees to the left side and back up to center and sway to the right and back to center like windshield wipers. And you're going to do that a few more times. Just swaying slowly, easefully, again, taking care of your knees. So if your knees feel a little compressed at any point, any pinching, you do want to make sure that you don't go too far. Now holding the left side, and if you like, can bring your right arm up behind you, letting the right side of your body stretch out, and run your left hand along your rib cage, armpits, and the inside of your arm, again stimulating the lymphatic system here. And letting your body rest. Good. On the exhale, lower your right arm down. Bring your knees back up to center. Drop your knees to the right side. And taking care of your knee. If you like, you can bring your left arm up behind you and run your right hand up and down along the left side. Rib cage, waist, armpits, inside of your arm, stimulating the lymphatic system. And then rest. A couple more breaths. As you're finished, bring your arms back to the side, knees up, hands come back onto your belly. Take a few moments here, notice any shifts in the body. And when you're ready, roll to the side and press yourself up onto your hands and knees. Prepare yourself on all fours with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath the hips. As you inhale, press your arms into the floor as you round your back, and exhale, navel draws in as you lengthen your chest forward with your shoulders rolled back. Inhale, round your back up towards the ceiling, breathe across the back, and exhale, navel in so you're keeping the core engaged as you lengthen. Inhale, roll from your hips and upwards like you're massaging each part of your spine. And exhale, rolling forward, shoulders back, chest forward. Inhale once more. Breathe into the back of your rib cage, and as you exhale, drop your hips towards your heels for child's pose. Inhale, come back up onto your hands and knees. And exhale, moving your hips back into child pose. And do that a few more times, making the movement a little bit more dynamic now. Inhale, come up, and exhale, moving back. Last one, inhale, coming up, hands and knees. Exhale, drop your hips towards your heels, stretching your back and arms. Now, bring your arms onto your hips, folding them onto your sacrum. And rest, breathing with the awareness into the back. As you inhale next, open your arms, press your knees into the floor as you come up, arms reaching to the sky. Exhale, pull your hips back, core in, hands back onto your lower back. Inhale, open your arms like big wide wings as you sweep up. And exhale, draw your belly in slightly, pull your hips back, fold your arms, and lower your head. Inhale, legs are strong, core is supporting. And exhale, folding back, legs are strong, core supporting. One more. Inhale, pressing through your thighs as you come up. And exhaling, sweeping back, keeping your shoulders broad, chest broad, and lower all the way down. Bring your arms and hands in front of you again. And as you inhale, press yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Grab your blocks and set your blocks on your high settings in front of you. You're going to place your hands on the blocks and step your right foot forward into a lunge. Now, if you want to deepen the stretch, move your left knee back rather than lunge your right knee forward so that your right knee always remains just above your ankle and not forward of your ankle. Draw your shoulders back, chest forward. Another option is to bring your hands up onto your knees. A little bit more strength here required in the hips and legs and lower belly. You can also place your hands in front of your heart. Keep your chest lifted, shoulder blades drawn down. Easy breaths. And on your next exhale, place your hands back down onto your blocks. Step your right foot back. Pause, and then bring your left foot forward. Again, make sure your left knee is right over your ankle, and if you want to deepen your stretch, you slide your right knee back instead. Now you can either stay here, lengthening your chest forward with your hands on the block, or place your hands onto your knees, requiring a little bit more work and strength through your hips and thighs, keeping your shoulders soft and chest lifted as you do so. One last option, of course, is to bring your hands to your heart center. Maintain steadiness through the left leg and the right. Maintain steadiness through the core. On your next exhale, place your hands back down onto your blocks. Slide your left foot halfway back. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Coming into half forward bend with your hands supported on the block. Knees are soft. And on your inhale, round your back like in cat pose. And exhale, roll your chest forward like in cow pose. Inhale, rounding up, breathing across your back. And exhale, lengthening your chest forward, keeping your knees bent at all times. This will give you a little bit more options to move your spine. One more, exhaling through. Now keeping your legs sturdy, back flat, bring your hands to your hips, and on your inhale, straighten your legs and come up to standing. Standing in mountain pose with feet hip distance apart. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up toward the ceiling. Hold your right wrist and lean out to the left side. Inhale back up to center. Hold your left wrist and lean towards the right. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, bend your knees,
bring your hips back as if you're sitting into a chair, keeping your core engaged, your weight a little bit more in towards your heels. You may also bring your hands to your heart center, palms together, keeping your collarbones wide, or place your hands on your thighs, then making sure that your shoulders stay back and your chest stay wide. Take a few more breaths here, and then inhale, sweep your arms back up. So you can come up onto your tippy toes, lengthening through the torso, and exhale, lower your heels slowly down. Bring your arms to the side. Take a few breaths to rest. Then inhale, sweep your arms back up, lifting onto your toes. Exhale, lower your heels down and sit your hips back again into chair pose, keeping the weight a little bit more in towards your heels, your core engaged. Alternatively, you can bring your hands to your heart center or onto your thighs. Keeping even breath here, collarbones and chest stay broad as your shoulders drop back. Keep the back of the leg steady and sturdy. Then on your next inhale, bring yourself back up onto your tippy toes, arms stretching upwards. And exhale, lower your heels and bring your arms back down to your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, take hold of your right wrist, and exhale, lean towards your left. Keep your right leg strong. Inhale back to center, take hold of your left wrist and lean out to the right side. Inhale back up to center. And as you exhale, hands come to your hips, bring your hips back, bend your knees, lean forward, and then place your hands on the block. Lower your knees to the floor, and we'll transition back down onto the floor. For the last part of our sequence, you're going to lie down onto the floor with your legs supported by a chair. Make sure your shins are level with the floor and your knees are all the way against the back of your chair. Relax your arms by either side with your palms turned upwards, leaving about a footprint between your waist and your forearms. Scoot your shoulders down away from your ears, giving some space between your shoulders and your ears. Make sure your head is elevated enough so that your chin and your forehead are even. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, let out in a gentle sigh. Continue breathing in that fashion, in through your nose and out in a gentle sigh as you continue to settle the body further into the floor. And after you feel settled, close your mouth and breathe in and out only through your nose with a sense of ease and steadiness. Bring your awareness to your feet and your toes, allowing the feet and your toes to be completely soft and relaxed. Bring your awareness to your lower legs that are being supported by the chair. Now allow your lower legs to be completely relaxed and supported by the chair, so there's a little bit more weight coming down. Bring your awareness to your thighs and your hips. Allow your thighs to be completely free of effort, feeling the weight of your thighs leaning down into your hips, and then your hips leaning down into the floor. Bring your awareness to your lower back and your belly, keeping the lower belly so soft that it's very receptive to every breath that you take, and your lower back so relaxed that it feels the flattest it's ever been on the floor. Bring your awareness to your mid and upper back. Notice its contact to the floor, relaxing your chest and upper belly in such a way that you feel a little bit more weight leaning down into your upper back and mid back. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and your arms. Allowing the front of your shoulders, your collarbones, and your upper back to be so soft and so relaxed that your arms feel heavy against the floor. Bring your awareness to your neck and the back of your head. Soften your face and your throat in such a way that the neck and the back of your head are leaning down into the floor. Allow even your eyes to sink into the back of your sockets and the skin on your face to slide downward to the side towards your ears, and then your ears sliding down towards the floor. It's as if the whole skull and the skin on your skull are just melting downwards. Maintaining steady, easy breath in and out through your nose. Now start to track your breath. In from the nose, chest, and belly. Out from the belly, chest, and nose. In from the nose, chest, and belly. Out from the belly, chest, and nose. Notice the circulatory quality of the breath, the light expansion of the inhale, and the softness on the exhale. Starting on your next breath, visualize your breath coming in from your heels, through the back of your legs, through your back, all the way to the top of your head. And as you exhale, the breath rolls down through the front of your body and out through your toes. Inhaling, you draw the breath from your heels through the back of your body, all the way to the crown of your head. And exhaling, allow the breath to roll down through the front, through your chest, belly, front of your thighs, and out through your toes. Inhaling, drawing the breath from your heels through the back body to the crown of your head. Exhaling, the breath rolls out through the front and out through your toes. Continue with this visualization, this imagery of the breath circulating around you, washing from your heels up to the crown of your head and washing out through your toes. And think of yourself as being bathed by this breath, like gentle waves caressing your whole body, inside and outside. Inhaling from the heels all the way to the crown of your head. Exhaling, the breath rolls down through the front of your body and washes out through your toes. You may stay here as long as you wish. Otherwise, when you're ready to come out of the pose, bring your knees in towards your chest off the chair. Roll to one side in fetal position. Allow yourself to stay on the side for a couple more breaths, taking your time. Try to keep that sense of tranquility and ease in the mind and in the body as you slowly press yourself up to sitting, and as you slowly re-enter yourself to the rest of your day.